Welcome back to another session. So in S4 HANA 2020, we are looking now sales document type fields. Okay. So now go to the position or so let's try to understand these fields. If you're already from ECC background, it's fine. Like we'll try to look into it if any new fields available in this version. Okay. So or basically talks about the name of the sales document type. Okay, so like that. Okay, if you here we use it to have shortcut, but so let me try to check. Okay, anyhow, whatever. So here, so basically it talks about the name of this one. In the similar way, if you would like to go for another entry, okay, so if you'd like to go check this one in display mode, it is coming in display mode. So let's come here. So like go to the position. So this is basically the text or e. So if you go for something X like FD free of charge, basically it talks about, say, if you take S4 or ECC, it will be stored in terms of codes, the configuration whatever you take. So if you come here, okay, so SD, if you see subsequent, so only in when you compare it with ECC to S4, these names changed and a little text got changed compared with ECC to S4. Let's come here, try to check. Okay, let's come here. CR, this is for credit memo, same thing. And let's go to the DR. So let's come here, DR for debit memo, or K used for your invoice correction request. So like that, it will talks about if you see this one, rush order RO, it was there. So now they have given with SO. Okay, rush order. Like that, the just these codes changed. Probably I thought that in S4 they have introduced like telephone sales, like that, different orders they got introduced. Let's check this. Probably like whatever the document type you take. Okay, so the architecture most of the times when you compare it with ECC to S4, it almost looks like similar, but some new fields are there. We'll get into that. Let's try to understand. If a new field is there, then we can talk about that one. This is the old field, existing one only. Similarly, let's go for war, go to the position. So okay, let's go to the edit. It is coming out. Okay, it is something different. Okay, I think as for, SAP guys need to fix it. When I previously what happens when I click the display or change, it is coming in different manner. Now, when I click this, it is coming out of the earlier screen. Like, okay, no issues. That's not a big deal. 2 steps increases when you try to change the configuration. If you would like to delete, this is the button here. So OR. So what it talks about, type of the document type, like whether it is WAR, FD, free of charge, or else if you go for RE for returns. So it talks about that. So when you give this name, suppose if I copied this one or as DOR, okay, DOR credit sales. Suppose your customer has a requirement like this. Suppose if you change it back, okay, that's it. As of now, press enter, control save. It is asking a lot of background tables will be saved. Okay, let's press enter. Okay, so it is almost similar, like these are all the background tables related to copy controls and your header and item level, whatever the transactional level tables and tabs will be there, that will be form of the tables, same like ECC only, there is no much difference. So this is talk about the description, or we have created it as a DOR. So now let's try to create a sales order with this. Okay, sorry, VA01. So what we have copied, this is as a DOR. Let's give our okay, all these are warning messages. So if you come here, this is the quantity I'm giving. So now if you see that description, what we have given, this is the credit cell, it is coming here. Okay, so now let's go back to the architecture again. Field definition, if you see these two fields similar like your ECC only. Now it is also similar like, so if you see these two fields how like ECC, so this is basically talks about your, what I would say, type of the document. So okay, based on this code, background code will be written what, how this document should behave, whether it is the sales order. Okay, if it is H, it behaves like a written order. So if it is scheduling agreement E, we'll discuss if you are not from ACC background in the coming sessions. So A is for inquiry, B is for quotation. If you come here, K is for credit memo, L is for debit memo. Let me show you this one, H is for returns. So I'll just show you few examples. Linking with this code, this alphabet, they have written background code. So my returns is like this, it should behave like this. Basically it talks about, properties and attributes of your document type, not this one. I can give this one or as div or jet or some my name with 4 digits or else some numbers. Okay, so there is nothing linked with this one, this is just a name. This is just a description while creating the sales order to give an understandability. So due or credit sales, so like for credit sales I have three documents type, due r1, due r2, due r3 I can give, but it doesn't matter. But if it is sales order or written order, it is justified by this field called sales document category. Okay, I think we have seen in our ECS course also detailedly about this one. Let's try to check, go back, and let's try to check. So if I go for FD, free of charge, if I click this, document category is I. Okay, so if I go for, similarly, just for showing an example, if I go for returns, it is H. So there is one concept called advanced returns that also we're going to discuss. Maybe like in the same course if a possibility is there, or else it's a separate course. Okay, RE2 H is there. And you have something called invoice correction request, that is, you see, two are there. I will show you that what exactly it is. First you try to understand. So then you have a credit memo. If you come here, credit memo, it is document category K. If you come here, the similar way, if you go for DR, debit memo, okay, it is L. So like that. So suppose if you go for contract, it is G. Like that, if you come here, so like let me take this one whether it is available. QT is quotation. Let's go for QC. Oh, quantity contract. Let me try to. So this one graphically looks like fine. For searching where he has given position is fine. Inside that, so he didn't develop in such a way that to go to the next screen to another screen actually. Okay, that is fine, it's okay. But as for is trending now in the market, we should learn this. Probably he will bring back. Okay, let's go for cashiers again. See, if you go for, what is that, your inquiry, that is A. And let's go this next. So if you go for quotation, it is B. So go for inquiry quotation, and let me try to show you one different document. Go to position. Let's go S4. Okay. This is rush order. So again, it is C. So like that, you will have, it talks about, if you go for here, DOR, it talks about, your document category C. Okay. So for this one, OR inquiry is A and quotation is B, and your free of charge and subsequent free of charge is I, and your returns is H. Okay. This is my remembrance out of my experience, because I'm continuously using the screens past 10 years. Okay, let me try to check. Oh, this is the place he has given other entry. I'm sorry. So let me try to Bing. Let me try Q. Customer price list. Okay. If I bring back to OR like this, and let me try to check another one. This is for written orders. This is H. Okay. This is you can see this, it is similar like your ECC only, but like when you wanted to go to the next one, so he has given this button, other entry button he has given. I couldn't find. So this is all about these three fields. Apart from that, if you would like to do further division, like for example, if you take here, okay, you have a credit memo which is K. Okay. So in the similar way, if you would like to, he would like to develop different document type which has a functionality of your credit memo and debit memo behavior, then if they give K as a document category, so then CR is already credit memo, so you want further classification. So that's why he has given D. This is for writing separate code for this. Okay. What you can see, where is the D? Invoice correction request. Like that, you have delivery order, scheduling agreement with the delivery order. Like that, you have different document types available for repairing, processing, okay, lending services, and all those steps. So, like if you have a document category level, classification is there. Further classification, it will be done by your indicator. Next one is your sales document block. Okay. So, for example, I'm just going for my document type DOR. Let me try to keep a block here. Simply, it is keeping block. Okay. So for example, the sales document type is block. I'm just keeping this one. So these three, we have a three kind of parameters available. One is for no block, and second one is automatic creation. This is for rebate processing. We'll discuss later. We have other document types called B1 and B2 and all those stuff. This is X. Okay. So sales document type is block. So when I block this one, if I go here, okay, let's kill the session. Let me try to check here. Okay. DOR. See, now it is a sales order. DOR is blocked for processing. If you check, if you'd like to check, you can able to view the details. So when you keep that block, it will behave like this. Okay. So what is the advantage with this? It has its certain advantages. Otherwise, SAP don't give. But very less fields without advantage SAP give, that can be used in lesser part wherever the industry requires. So if you see this field, like basically what happens if you go outside, so your DOR is blocked like this, like that you can able to keep the block over here also. For example, suppose you are working for one insurance industry, there you are using only one document called FOR, OR, or something like the standard document type only. So other document types you will not be allowed for your end users accidentally they shouldn't use. Sometimes it might be 1 crore orders or $10,000, whatever worth is there, it won't be allowed for mistake. By accidentally, suppose DOR is there, DOR1 also they introduced. So DOR they wanted to decommission, they don't want to use. Certain case, I will keep it a block. Whatever unnecessary stuff is there for end user, we will not allow you. This is the decision consciously you need to be taken by at your end. It's all depends on again your functional architect and technical architect, or else if you become architect level, you should have to think about that. Okay, this is about the block. Okay, let me take out, we'll use this one only. So let's save this again. Okay, so this is the one thing. And again, when it comes to number ranges, okay, this is like your customer number ranges only. Okay, what you can do is that you can able to increment, sorry, you can able to use either internal number range or external number. External number range generally it won't be allowed. Otherwise you are working for an industry called army or some kind of chemical industry is there. So the number is like some external number that can be approved before creating in your SAP system. But 98%, not only 98, 99% of SAP industries manufacturing or retail or any other industries for that matter, banking or insurance, telecommunications, they will use internal number range. Or else specifically they have any premium kind of goods they are selling which is cost for. So for example, if you, some kind of diamond necklace is there in a jewelry, if they implemented SAP, they would like to have a track about the document number, not regular sales order. Or else a certain chemical uh, which is useful in your outside explosions like bombs manufacturing, all those stuff, then you have to give the calculation to your government definitely. So they yeah, whoever running that company in this best run SAP, they should have an idea about that one. Okay, that's fine. So if they require, we'll use internal number range, external number range, or else internal or external number range, both. It depends on the customer requirement again. Okay, similar like ECC only. Let's go back, try to check the numbers. So now what is the current order now? Okay, press enter. Let's press enter. So now take the sold to party. Okay, let's press enter. All these are warning messages. So let's come here. I entered a quantity. Let's go to edit and check incomplete log. So so it is asking in terms. Let's try to put it some example. We'll see. We have seen all these things in customer master data. So let's go back. Okay. So these two are mandatory fields. Okay, that's fine. So now let's go to the payment terms. Okay, go back again. At value it is asking. So probably this error we got it because of PR00. Let me check. Okay. So price also you got it. And customer later at the time of pricing we'll fix this. That will come as a separate course detailed on S4 HANA. So order one, I'm just keeping customer material number. So now if this document is complete, let's try to save here. Previously we used to have that save button and everything here. Now this is bit changed. Okay, let me check. It's in browser kind of thing. Let's save this, whatever it is. So now got credit order got created one to one. If you go in this change mode, okay. So if you press enter, you can able to edit the data and all those stuff. Otherwise, you can able to see this thing in display mode also. BA03 automatically goes. It is similar like your ECC only. So now if you come back, if you come to the below, okay, different number ranges for sales document. This is the same configuration. Okay, so let's click this edit. So now 01 is, see, this is a number which is last created with the internal number range. If someone like you try to create, I have shown already at the time of creating, this is customer, they have better idea about it, but still I'm telling. So if you'd like to create new number range as external number range, someone created this is because if it is ticked with external number. Let me try to create one sales order with this number. Okay, let's try to go back. So now this is the time. I'm just asking for my requirement. Okay, I would like to use, see, this is the number I will give, and the customer I am giving here. Okay, so I have given the sectional number. Now I am entering. So now I'm not giving intelligence to pick the number from database. I'm just doing on my own. So like let me try to save this again. Edit, complete log will come. So let's go Incoterms, FOB, Canada, press enter, freight determined. So now what you can do is try to keep it payment terms as well. So 2 will be gone. So let's try to fix net value. Let's try to enter. So sorry. Don't worry, we'll discuss all these things at the time of condition master data. This is for to enter price. If you are not from ACC background, so let's enter this. Now if you look at this one, only one. Okay, ORD2. Go back. Let's try to save this. So previously throw previous order with internal number. Either you press from control save or else click this button. So now credit sales order got created. This is how we have to create sales order. That is the advantage of your internal number and external number. Okay. So let's come back. Different sales document types. So DOR is our sample document. So you have this one, internal number range and external number range. So there is something called item number increment. Okay, when you, again let me show you this one. It's very simple like ECC. If we press order for customer XYZ, press enter. Let me take this material. So now if you come here at header level, let's come here. Let's try to come to the billing document. We will try to enter all incomplete logs. So income, so this one, and this is again mandatory. It is asking. So location Bangalore, which is a city in India. So let's enter payment terms. So all mandatory fields we are trying to fill. There is nothing magic here. Double click here. It is asking about the conditions. So again PR00. So let's enter. the price. Okay, there is one concept called incomplete logs. This is same thing is there in S4 also. Probably I'm expecting you are driving in. So before our investigation, don't try to get any conclusion for the solution. So, but I have seen 1909 is the same thing in my previous projects. You can see this. This is the one. So now let me. So item number it started from 10. I have seen. Now let me try to enter the same material for second material. Assume that this is with 5 quantity. See now incrementation will be like 10, 20, 30 like that. Okay. So like manually, suppose if I would like to enter 21, sorry, this is 113. So manually, suppose if I entered 21, okay. Now you can see this, okay. Go to the item overview. You can see, so where is this? So 20, 21, 30. These are the numbers, item number 10, 20, 21, like that it will increase. So now let me try to enter 113 here with another 6 quantity. Now you can see this 40. So if I would like to enter 25 in between, I can able to enter. But if I am giving intelligence system to generate, the number sequence should be like 113 again. Okay. If I press this, it is asking. Suppose 113, 113 with like 33. If I enter, it will go like this. Some 9 quantity. Like that, your item number, if you would like to enter manually, you can enter at manually whatever you want it. So if system need to be determined in between, if I would like to add, suppose if this is a main product, some sub item need to be added in the middle. So manually I can able to enter this. So or as some XYZ reasons in business, like that is the first material dependency or else business context. So like generally we'll give either item number increment as 10 or 5. It depends on the customer need. Sometimes if customer is requesting 1, 2, 3 is fine, then we'll give that. So let's try to give this one as a 5 now. Okay. So it saved it as a 5. Now let's go back. Let's try to create a fresh order now. Okay. Let's enter. So like this, warning messages, no problem. See now it starts with 5. Okay. So if I'm giving again the number, it starts with 10, like that, 10, 15, like that. In between, if you want, you can able to enter it. Like that, you can able to do that. The similar way, suppose I'm choosing this, okay, I'm entering this one. So if I click this D, so in the similar way we can able to see for increment at a sub item level also. Suppose if you buy a computer, so with that you would like to enter, okay, like sub item as like mouse or CPU or else some XYZ reasons, or else you bought some package within the 2 sub items available free goods. Such a case also for item level increment, this one. At the time of free goods, we can able to see this one. If you are from ECC background, you already know this. This is all this is the session you can understand these fields. So probably I'm just trying to cover general control in next session as a part of document architecture. Thank you.